Hello, friends. Hello. We hope you're having a wonderful day wherever in the world you're tuning in from. Welcome to Heath's Barnside Chat. My goodness, I don't know what I'm doing today. My view is all off. Where is my camera? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry about the... There we go. Aha. Welcome to Heath's Barnside Chat. Yeah, I don't know why there was no music there playing at the beginning. We're going to have a bit of the theme song deprivation this week. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Jenkins has made it. He's made it. That was a very fast minute. Welcome. We hope you're having a wonderful day. Look, we've got Daryl Lynn from Texas. It's probably a lot warmer in Texas.
Lucky.
We got Nova Scotia. Pat from Nova Scotia checking in. And we got Sandra and Lisa Dean. And I can take the clip off my finger because we're rolling right now. And we've got
the mute button off.
The mute button's off for whatever reason. I don't know why. The theme song didn't play in the beginning. So I'm sure people were having the Phantom theme
so I wasn't
song.
late. You're early.
No, it's...
That's what happened.
I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're new this week, welcome. This is Heath's Barnside Chat. My name is Derek Walter, and this is my partner in crime, Steve Jenkins, and we are the founders of Happily Ever Esther Farm Sanctuary. There is a lot that has happened this week, unfortunately, we need to start out this Barnside Chat. I mean, if you follow the page enough, you already are aware. But we have to cover a resident passing, and I always like to do it at the beginning of the Barnside Chats and get the tough stuff out of the way. So it's with much sadness that we let you know about beautiful Hope and her passing. Her quality of life had declined recently, and our vet helped her pass this past Sunday. Hope was a senior chicken who had been at Heath since 2015. She and her friend Farley were rescued from Storybrooke Zoo in London. Then they had arrived at Heath's with a stowaway baby chicken who we named Heisenberg. Although not related to them, Hope and Farley helped to raise them. Hope was one of the more delicate birds who liked to stay close to home. She enjoyed the company of her best friend Farley, and over the years they lived with other timid birds, Ashley and Heidi. We suspected that Hope had a stroke last year, which robbed her of her vision and robbed her of her vision and left her with some ongoing neurological issues. The caregiver team provided so much love and a great deal of support to Hope, but her health slowly declined. Sweet Hope will be missed. Fly away, sweet chicken, fly. So, it's a sanctuary is, not immune to sadness at all. There is a great deal of joy and happiness that comes out of operating the sanctuary and the team that gets to deal with the residents every single day. But there's also loss and sadness, and there can be burnout and compassion fatigue, and it's so important to monitor all of those things during times of sadness. So, long live Hope. Okay, all right, that's difficult stuff is out of the way. Steve is reaching for his very colorful, very fashionable, hold it up so everybody can see, the rainbow bag. If you have a question and you would like to get it in the rainbow bag, all you have to do is put it down, your question in the comment feed below, and we will do our best to get the questions out. There is a kind admin volunteer that monitors your language.
Your language.
They monitor my language, and they squash out all the comments that are not that great. And there's another admin that also plucks out the questions that are good for the week. So, and those questions appropriate.
Every question is a good question.
That's right. Some questions we don't answer, like a lot of questions that are directly related to Esther. If you have questions like that, you can find out all the information on Esther's own Facebook page. We try to only cover questions. I shouldn't say only, but we try to stick to the resident questions only here at the farm.
Yes.
Stephen is gone, and he's removed all of the
Esther
questions.
specific.
Yeah, that's right. There's always a few. So if you have a question and maybe you don't want to put it in the comment feed because maybe you're too shy, don't worry about that. You can private message the page, or you can email us at info@happilyeverester.ca.
Big dumb
Oh, look at who has made an appearance here.
Mr.
He says, I would love to pull a question from the question bag.
Daddy's boy.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Good to see you.
Yeah.
All right, question number 1.
Yes, Karen wants to know how many Heath residents have made it to the house, or even better, inside.
Oh, I think they've all been to the house. They've all been to the house. That's what we would like everybody to believe. But no, I'm probably 10. I'm backing the camera up so we can get him in frame. Yeah, there we are. Probably,
a good boy.
Probably 10. I know Diablo's
We've had lots of visitors.
Moose has for sure been in the house. Tammy has been in the house.
Captain Dan got close to in the house.
Captain Dan has been very close. Also Len. Rest Lenny. Oh,
yeah, sweet
poor
boy.
Len.
Yeah, they used to visit regularly. Len,
Yeah.
Bobby, and Dan would come in the mornings when we had really high-quality fencing. First couple of years. Shirley would like to know, how long did you have William? I wasn't part of the Heaths family back then, but I have been part of this wonderful family for quite a few years now. Love you, from Shirley. Love you too, Shirley. How long did we have William?
Not long at all.
About a year, maybe.
Yeah,
right?
it was not even a year, I don't think.
He was the greatest goat. God,
He
I
was-
loved him. He was like a dog.
He was so friendly.
Yeah, he was super friendly. He wanted all kinds of attention. He'd follow you around, and I loved William. You're pretty special too, but William was really special.
Diablo's pretty special too. Diablo's pretty special too. William was such a sweet goat, and he was he our first?
Yeah, he came with Catherine and Tiny George.
Yeah, he was our first male goat experience.
Mm.
Yeah, and William passed away with a disease that is prevalent in goats. I think it's called CAE, Caprine encephalitis. Something like that.
Something like that.
I just maybe made up some words there at the end. But it's a disease.
Made up some words.
It's a disease that is prevalent in goats, and there is no cure for it, unfortunately.
Neurological, right?
It is very neurological, and it's
Very neurological.
You're good one day, and then the next, it's just you are.
Sad.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Shane wants to know, what is it like when Esther or any of the pigs blow their coat?
Oh, go for it.
It's a disaster. Inside it is. Anyway, happens in a couple of days. It feels like it does anyway. It started a little bit now with Esther, but like the full-blown coat blowing process really seems to pick up speed and happen very quickly. And every single one of those hairs almost will fall out, and the vacuum doesn't love them at all. Same with the outside pigs. You can see actually here behind us. Who's this? I can't tell who that is from here, but they started to blow their coat. Look at his back.
Think we're looking at Ray.
What are you doing there, Ray?
You
scared
You did scare Ray.
scare ya?
You did scare Ray.
Hey, what are you doing, buddy?
Uh-huh.
Come and say hello.
Oh, good boy.
So yeah, his back. You can see on his back, and I don't know if they're not really coming out yet. But usually you can just grab them, and they'll come right out in your hand. It's wild. So yeah, big huge mess.
You need
in
a
the
leaf
house.
blower for sure if you have a house piggy blowing their coat.
Or a commercial vacuum.
Yeah, or a commercial.
Kat would like to know, do tell about the auction in April, please.
Well, to
You're
find out
going
about
up
the
for auction,
auction
aren't you,
in April. Yeah, date night with Diablo.
Good boy. No, you're not.
So the auction is coming up. It'll be the second week of April. And so that you don't miss out on any of the information coming out about the auction, make sure you head on over to the website, happilyeverester.ca, and sign up for the newsletter. I can't stress enough, the newsletter is so important to the sanctuary, and also to be able to contact you if there's something going on at the farm where we need help. If you could please go over there and sign up for the newsletter. We promise we would never sell your email address, and we won't send you too many ridiculous emails.
Just
right?
some ridiculous.
Just some ridiculous emails. You can find out about tours, and you can find out about
Finally, tour again.
you can find out
That's
about
exciting.
work days. And you can find out about the auction that's coming up. So that will be definitely some newsletter material. And stay tuned to the page. We're excited to have that. That will be on I think it's April. No, I can't say a date because I'm going to mess this up, and then everybody will be scrambling.
So mad.
Yeah, everybody will be so mad. We don't have any links to share at this point, so I don't want to I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but it's the second week of April, and we look forward to showing you.
Second week as in next week?
Second week is in next week. Yeah.
Oh, it's happening fast.
Yeah, it's happening very fast.
Very fast. Hannah wants to know, how's Nancy after his surgery? Was it successful?
Good question. Did you hear me talking about Nancy?
I know that Nancy had surgery and that it went well, but you probably should provide the details.
So it did go well. Nancy had surgery on. This is Nancy. This is Nancy. A picture of Nancy, and Nancy had an infection on his wing, and unfortunately, the infection was antibiotic resistant, and we needed to amputate
It's
Nancy's
becoming so common.
wing.
Crazy bacteria.
Yeah. Antibiotic resistance is definitely something to be concerned about. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I do know that it is becoming quite a problem.
It seems to be getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. But I'm definitely not a specialist in that area. You can certainly have a peek online, Google it, and just get the down low on antibiotic resistance.
Scary stuff.
It is scary stuff. But Nancy is doing really well. Nancy survived the surgery like a trooper, and you wouldn't even tell anything is different from Nancy at this point, other than he's got a little bandage on his little wing nub.
Wing nub.
No, poor Nancy.
Dear.
And we can show you. That's going to be your name in a minute.
Hey, Nub.
Oh, here's somebody that.
Oh, it's
is
bigger.
Oh,
Tim?
that is Tiny Tim.
Hey, Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim has come to see us. Hello, look at those teeth. Look at those nice teeth. So good to see you.
Sweet boy.
Good to see you.
Pretty handsome.
Oh, and this is actually a good time to play a little video, and we can talk over it. Where is the video? Can't see. Oh, there we are. Happy 7th birthday! It was Tim's 7th birthday, along with all his other playmates. Oh my gosh, April, when she arrived here, she gave birth just a couple weeks later. Oh my gosh, look at Brindle. Oh my gosh.
Brindle looked like a chipmunk.
He did look like a chipmunk. There he is again, Brindle in the bathtub.
That picture.
Oh, the little piggies running all over the place. So friggin' cute to get to help raise these pigs. Got to help deliver these pigs. There's surprise. Oh my gosh. Look at them all. There was no experience that was like that whatsoever. And she gave birth to them on April 1st. And I come running out of the barn announcing that April was currently giving birth, and I was met with resistance. People didn't believe me. Steve and we had a couple of friends that were here. They didn't believe me that what was happening, because it was April Fool's, and no, there was no fooling about that. So they grabbed hot towels and hot water and blankets, and we had so much laundry after all of those births. Hello, my name is Tim. This is how Tim's voice sounds. In case you were wondering what Tim's voice was, this is it.
Hilarious. Look at you, sweet face.
And here's Sweet Diablo. It's awesome that the residents are out here today with us.
So handsome.
Yeah, so handsome.
So
Are there
handsome.
more questions in the question
Yes,
bank?
there are. Joanne would like to know, Dan looks very svelte. How much weight has he lost, and how did you do this? Why is weight so important for pigs?
Oh, that's a great question. I am going to see if I can retrieve that information. So go to the next question. I'm going to see if I can look up what Dan's weight is. Let's see if I can do it. This is the challenge for me.
See how good your programs really are.
Yeah, you tell them what I'm looking for.
So we have a file on every single resident here. Everything is kept digitally, of course, and it's on the cloud, basically, so it can be accessed from anywhere by any of the caregivers and staff here at the farm. So Derek should be able to, technically, in theory, be able to access Dan's file and all of his medical records and measurements and weights and notes from the daily notes from the caregivers, and be able to find out absolutely everything that we know about Dan. So it looks like he's been successful so far. But we're going to answer this question while you're looking to find the actual details. Does Cornelius forage for bugs and stuff like the chickens do? And does he even know he's a turkey? From Katie. Yes, he definitely does, but only in nice weather. He wants nothing to do with, well, I guess there's not too many bugs in the winter anyway, but he is very much a spring, summer, and fall turkey. So he starts to venture outside probably in the next month or so, assuming that we can get over this stupid avian flu concern, that there's been some avian flu found in the area, nowhere near us, thankfully, but close enough that we have to be concerned.
It is
so
close.
All of our birds are on quarantine. None of the birds are allowed outside of their coops right now, including Cornelius, who's staying in the house, which is super awesome. So yeah, but when he does come outside, he does. He loves to wander around in the backyard, and he roots at bugs and seeds and anything else that he can find in the ground. Very much like a normal turkey. I don't know that he knows he's a turkey, but he does enjoy grazing and looking around in the backyard. And Katie wants to know, does Cornelius still do his special mating dance for Steve? Yes, he does. Not as much as he used to, but yeah, he definitely does. If you get down and sit on the ground with him, he fluffs himself up and starts puffing, and he likes to be hugged and cuddled. And yeah, he's still the same Cornelius in that way. He likes me and Derek and not really anybody else. So yeah, bless his little heart. And Mary, last question, other than the Dan question. Mary wants to know.
Really?
Yep.
Holy
Do you have any special hoof care to do to spring mucky
I'm
pastures?
gonna have to buy some time here. So spring pasture hoof cleaning. Yeah, absolutely. There is definitely. I did find the healthcare check, by the way.
Did you find his weight?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good. Okay.
I did. Yeah, the grounds are soft and mucky, and yeah, there's definitely different hoof care regimen that's going on. We have a lot of.
It's the worst time of year for hoofs.
Well, yeah,
this in winter, right?
Yeah.
End of winter and spring.
Lots of cracks in hoofs. Lots of pads sloughing off. We're using something called copper care a lot. It smells like diesel fuel. It's green and it dyes everything for an eternity.
Including your hands.
Including your hands. Here comes a very handsome pig. Mr. Ted. What?
Oh, Ted.
Oh, Ted knows his name. Yeah. Wait. What are you doing? Oh, he says, well, I'm going to come and stay just for a minute, and then Peggy's going to come and kick me out of here. Hi.
Hi, sweet Ted.
How are you, sweet Ted? Good to see you. Ted is one of the Farm X pig rescues, aren't you? And his name is Ted because, well, doesn't he look like a Ted?
He does look like
a Ted. He does look like a Ted, as in teddy bear. And here comes Peggy, and Ted has to move because Peggy is higher up on the social structure.
Pegger.
So, hi, Peggy. Nice to see you. Happy belated birthday, lady. 7 years old. I can't believe it was 7 years ago. And we were holding them like this. Craziest experience was... That's one of my most memorable experiences here. Is definitely...
Surprise pig birth?
Surprise pig birth. Yeah, that was definitely... what question was I rambling about? Hoof care.
Dan,
hoof
he
care.
looks very... Oh, yeah, you're rambling about the hoof care.
Rambling about the hoof care. Yeah, we do work every year to improve drainage, to make sure that we're trying to stay in front of that. And every year we find more drainage problems. So you fix one drainage problem, and then all of a sudden you got drainage issues in another pasture or another area. So we definitely are doing our best.
Great progress, though.
Yeah, there has been
look
a lot
how dry
of...
it is out here right now. It's fantastic, all things considered.
Yeah, all things considered. I mean, you are going to have mud no matter what. And this year we have the privilege of being able to close off part of the main pasture here so that we can seed it and rehabilitate it. Yeah. And what are we going to do to rehabilitate it?
Seed it and top dress it with all of our lovely compost.
Yeah, we've got a huge compost pit of ripe manure that has been...
Ripe manure. No, it's not ripe manure anymore. It's compost.
No,
it was ripe manure when it went in there.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And that's where our pumpkins grow, is actually on the manure pit. It's a wonderful place.
Butt pumpkins.
They're pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins. So there's no more questions. No, there is. Dan.
He looks so svelte. How much weight has he lost?
Okay.
And why is it so important?
So his current
From
weight
Joanne. Thank you, Joanne.
is 295 kilo.
Ooh.
So
Skinny boy.
What did I just do? So 295 kilo. And when he arrived, he was around 900 pounds. So what's that?
He's lost like 250 pounds.
If you get out your conversion calculators, because I don't have that, yeah, he's lost almost a whole Dan.
Not quite.
If you're doing math, if you're good at math.
Not quite. But a couple 100 pounds for sure. Quarter Dan. He's lost a quarter of a Dan.
A quarter Dan. Oh, look who's out. Let's go up the chute and see Mr. Angelo.
Cute, handsome little boy. Come on, Diablo. Let's go, bud.
Oh, Mr. Angelo. That's Angelo's voice also. Mr. Angelo.
Everybody seems very similar. What does Catherine sound like?
I'm Catherine. I'm Catherine. That's right.
Hello,
How did you
boy.
know? Oh.
Diablo, it's okay. I'm allowed.
Diablo says no.
Mr. Jealous Pants.
He
Here.
is Mr. Jealous Pants.
Mr. Jealous Pants.
Yesterday I was out here up in the goat yard, and I'm going to play a little video of what I was able to capture. Make sure your volume's turned up, because you're going to want to hear what's happening in the background. Come on, good girl. Good girl, that's it, last bite. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Okay, let's go, lady. Good girl. Good girl, let's go back. You're doing so good. Come on, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Doing so good. Come on, good girl. Oh, yes. Come on, you little raisin maker. Oh, hi. Okay, let's go. Oh, you're having a poop. You really are making raisins. Oh. So I don't know what was said there during that pig fight, but that was very offensive.
Sounds like a lot of cursing.
There was a lot of cursing going on. So I was out here tending with Gladys, and yeah, all this commotion started in pig hut number 2, which is the brown pig hut. And we're going to be looking back at the footage. There are cameras all around the property, and we pinpointed when that happened. And there was quite a commotion. There was quite a commotion that ended up
chasing each other now.
Right.
Hercules. No, it's Tim.
Is that Tim?
Yeah.
Tim and Ted?
Tim, that's enough. Bad boy.
Yeah, come on.
Grumpy
the
boy.
Dynamics with the pigs is forever changing. And last night the pigs were, I was like, is it a full moon tonight? But yeah, they were very scrappy last night. So we're going to review the footage, and we might be able to show you what exactly happened there. I didn't have a great vantage point from where I was, but I did see.
Oh, now Tim telling off.
I did see. My gosh. There's
Jerks.
Still something going on over there. So we'll be able to see any dynamics that might be changing. It feels like there's a change happening, and it feels... Yeah, I don't know what it is.
The spring shuffle.
It's a spring shuffle. Don't forget to head on over to happilyeverester.ca and click on Stay Informed and sign up for that newsletter. Please sign up for the newsletter. You'll learn different tidbits around the farm, and there will also be there'll be information that's just specific to the newsletter that we won't share with anybody else. And we have our work days and also our tour days, which are coming up, and don't forget the auction as well. So to figure out or to find out first, make sure you sign up for that newsletter. That would be the best thing you could do for me today. Any day, every day, sign up for that newsletter. Here's a picture of Mr. Sammy with a bucket on his head.
Sweet Sammy.
Yeah, sweet Sammy. He is so big right now.
He is so big.
Some other captures. We got Pouty and Denver in their barn. They are loving it. Their new barn is completed where they can stay dry, but the exterior and all the windows and doors are not completed yet, and that stuff will be completed this spring season. We got April out sawing logs in the bush. There are a lot of cleanup areas happening, and we need your help. So when those volunteer days come up, please sign up because we need help picking up all the logs that April has sawed up. Sawed? Sown. Yeah. I know. It's a tricky one, right? And here's a beautiful sunset picture of Pouty and Denver. And we've got, this is a Throwback Thursday video that came up. And this was Fiona's pigs doing their little zoomies. Yes. We all got pig fever when we saw the when we celebrated April's babies.
Piglets are so pretty and cute.
Oh, they are so cute. There's nothing like having a stall full of little piglets running around doing their zoomy thing. So cute. Fiona gave birth to 9 babies. Well, actually, she gave birth to 12 babies, but 3 of them passed away within a very short time of birth.
Super common.
Yeah, it's super common for there to not have everybody survive. But yeah, there's nothing like the pig zoomies in this little video. I feel like I could watch this video on repeat over and over and over again. Friends, if you have a question you'd like answered in next week's Barnside chat, make sure you put it in the comment feed below. Email it to us or private message us, and we will get your questions answered. Was that all the questions from the question bag?
That was it.
That's it. The question bag is empty, so there's a really good chance if you ask an intelligent question that we will answer that question on next week's Barnside chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Derek.
My name is Steve. Happy Monday, everybody.
And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Well, yeah, we're still here. There we are. Bye-bye.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.